Leigh White, founder and CTO of Myriad Advisor Solutions. How and why did you start your firm, and what has been its trajectory since then?
Well, that's a great question, and thank you for giving me this time here today, Chris. It was a pleasure meeting you. Um, it's kind of funny. All the products that we have are tied to with why I started the company. When had my first company uh, in the early 90s, I was just lost and I had no idea what to do or where to go or how to solve the solutions. And it was just kind of, do it and try and fail and do it and try and fail. And so the evolution of this company, I have actually started 8 companies and sold 4. And when I started this company, I thought I was going to retire, got bored, didn't retire right, and went back into consulting and kind of just fell into this job as another business owner. A financial advisor was thinking about transitioning and just wanted me to help with tech because that's my background. And it only took me a few minutes with her to realize and kind of go way back to those first days of mine where she has absolutely no idea what she's doing and she needs a lot more help than just tech. And that's kind of how Myriad was founded. And I would say maybe that's our mad skill is kind of feeling the pain of the financial advisor or the small business owner. And whenever there's a gap, we create a product to fill it. And so the 2 products that we're going to kind of just basically go over today are our compliance product and our succession planning product. The succession product kind of came out of the evolution of my daughter and I worked together, and it had always been, the plan that she was going to take over, and we'd been building, kind of in that model. But I got cancer in 2020, and so we kind of had to fast forward the potential, succession plan and put her into place. And thankfully, we had kind of done the pre-work for that and were prepared, and we were able to do it seamlessly. So after kind of going through that experience, I was just like, wow, we need to do this for our customers. And so then we developed a product out of that. And just, as the evolution of the advisory field has gone, everything's kind of going into RIA. And so you're getting a lot of people that are going for the individual brokerage firms, and they're creating the IRA. Well, now they have this compliance obligation. And now we have a whole new set of pain points. And so our compliance product, which we call 4C, which is control, communicate, connect, and compliance. So it's basically those 4 things. The pain point that I saw with all the advisors is that there's multiple products. There's archiving products, there's text products, there's filling out your ADVs or your security and exchange requirement forms, just keeping track of everything, keeping on top of all the reporting things that the advisors themselves have to do. But all these piece parts that you do for compliance are either manual or they're in just individual products. And so you have to log in, log out, and do all these additional steps. So what we did is we built an application on the Microsoft platform because most businesses are working in the Microsoft platform. So you never have to leave that environment. All of your tasks come to you in your email. You can just click on the link. It pops up the application that you need to do. You complete your task. You submit it to compliance. Compliance gets an email. Even within the email, the compliance person can hit approve, reject, add notes, and that flows right back through to the advisor, and they know whether they're done or they need to continue their work. We also have brought all the applications that they're using together so that we automatically fill out their 13Fs, their holdings reports, and all the other things that they need to submit to the Security and Exchange Commission or FINRA. And we complete the form. So then the compliance person is basically all they have to do is review for accuracy and then submit the form. And again, with texting and social media archiving, web archiving, all those things, they're done right in the platform. All the tasks are just done right there. They incorporate with your mail. You don't have to leave. And so everything's just consolidated into the same area. And it just makes it more efficient and easy. You don't have to log into different systems. You don't have multiple MFAs. You don't have multiple passwords and all of those type of things. And then most of your client documents and things like that are already in, share file and things like that. So doing data loss prevention, your cybersecurity, and all the things that you need to control your PII and all of your client data, again, you can do right in that environment. So that's a very long-winded answer to your question, but I would say that's our mad skill, is finding the pain points and fixing the problems.
Leigh, thank you for your time.
Great meeting you.